being a good mom.
Okay.
Okay. How you doing today, guys? Got some exciting things going on all of a sudden over here. Okay. This I got cleared earlier today, this morning. It was really acting up. It was all lifting, but it looks like it all settled down and it'll color sand nice and smooth. Let's see if I can move that one out of the way. See if I can show you what that blue sparkles are in the white. Because I have blue sparkles everywhere. Maybe I should move this down a hair. Not real sure. There we go. I hope it focuses on it. Okay. There we go. Get up real close and see if it'll show the sparkly blue sparkles. And I noticed yesterday, move that out of the way. I noticed yesterday that my Cheapers Creepers guy was not in focus. So we're going to try him. I'll show you the hat first. The hat turned out pretty neat. There we go. See if that focused in on him. It is good. Thank you, Tammy. He's scary. He's one scary looking Scooter Bob, that one. Get fish face up here, go brother, brother, brother. Made Tammy laugh. That worked. He's got scary eyeball. Eesh. A weird looking mouth. Awesome. I want to show you this one then too. Oh, look at that. This side here, when I know I'm going to clear coat it, I started to brush on some Solvaset. And when I brushed it on there, the decal setting solution, I wipe it on first, and then I put a bunch of it on, and then I put the decal on, and then it glues it right to the paint immediately. Well, this didn't even have a chance to do that. This Candy Brandy wine is water-based. Even though it was dry and it should have been like acrylic, it's not. It completely washed and just flowed off and then left just my silver. So I told Tammy, I'm not going to strip the body again because I already stripped the blue off it. This blue was just junk on that body. Just garbage. This stuff is trash, guys. It's not transparent. It's not anything. So I already stripped the body all the way back to the silver and then started spraying this and thought it was dry enough. And then when I splashed that on here, it just ran all that down. I showed it to Tammy. She goes, oh, it looks like blood. And it did. It looked really horrible. And then I said, well, instead of stripping it again, I think what I'm going to do is just touch it up with the airbrush. And I did. It worked out pretty good. And then when I went to go put my decal on there, even the water that was on it, I could see it was eating below the decal itself. So still, no matter what I did, it was still going to get botched up. Now back here, I gave it a nice little treatment. I'm going to move it around, see if you can see it just a hair. But that was all Bondo, and I put a piece of styrene there first, and then I Bondoed over it and Bondoed this into a crust and up at an angle. I wanted that for when I put my parachute on there. And then these are both Bondo this time. Instead of like the Nomads, the Nomads, I capped them off. I capped them off with styrene. And I didn't much care for that. I like them a little bit better with the Bondo. Just smudged in there. Yeah. And we have the green one still. I haven't forgotten about that. Well, I'm letting the paint dry on these other ones. I could be working on that one. And I have a bonus one that I've been working on. I was looking for the chassis for my Nomads because I know I got 7 of the Badman chassis. I just didn't know where they were at because I'd lost them. And I ran across a body that I bought months ago, and it was a Charger funny car. And is what I did is I typed it in on a Google search. What's a neat looking, I want a really neat looking Charger funny car of one of those that are out there. I suppose I could take it off here because I'm going to be doing other stuff to it before I clear it. So I ran across Color Me Gone, which I had those Chargers before. They were from the early 70s, back when I used to collect real rare, um, real rare models. And is what I did is I had two of these before, but they're the regular length body. They're a funny car, but they're really not this Polar Lights body. But I don't really care. I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. And I remembered I had a model that I built a while ago. I had a model that I built a while ago. It was the Color Me Gone. That's 65 210 or whatever it's called. Anyway, 330, Dodge 330. I think that was it. I've built probably 8 or 9 of these things back in the early 2000s. And I picked up this model and it had decals that are ruined. Now I'm going to go through, I'm going to clear coat them, and I'm going to hope that these Color Me Gones, they come out good, because I could see the water damage and the mold isn't over here on this side. So I'm going to kind of hope for the best, but I'm not going to really hold my breath on it. But I'm going to clear coat them and try to save them. And then I just did the candy colors on the body, and I have it ready to put the decals on it now, and then go through and clear coat this one maybe tomorrow if the decals have time to set up all night. But that was that one looks beautiful in the sun. It looked great. So when it's cleared, it's going to look really sharp. So I got all these going on, cleared these today, and pretty happy with those. Okay. That's what I wanted to show you. I'm going to show you the fish face, and we got that all done. And I think that's about it. And that's all I got, guys. And I'll have a great night, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Okay, bye-bye.